Hey kids, reading a bedtime favorite. Continuation of May Higgins Clark, The Ghost Ship. You can check this out at your local library, your bookstore nearest you. Even ask your parents to get you a copy. It's a good book. It'll help you pass the time, even the day. Help you stay in school, stay educated, and especially for those who are trying to learn English. A moon cusser, again, continuing on from where I left off, is a thieving man who would put lanterns on a beach to make the captain of an approaching ship believe he was in harbor. Then when the ship met shallow water and broke up, the cargo would wash up and the moon cusser would steal it. Isn't that not nice? As you can see, Thomas just knew what C.S. was about to tell him. Samuel Ellis was jealous of Captain Howard and was going to do that because he knew that the captain was nearly home. Dust had grasped quickly his foul purpose, Thomas. Silas shook his head. The townsmen were gone. Most of the women in the village had small babies. I could never have left them, but I knew I had to save them on a mind. They could not do it alone. Thomas thought about it. He would have done it if he had been watching the mooncusters setting off to destroy the ship. There must have been other boys your age who were not allowed to go fight the fires. Thou art very wise, Thomas. Yes, indeed. There were many children in every house, so safe, of course, for the elderly parishioners. And so I ran to the nearest house and banged on the door of my friend Joshua and told him the dreadful threat to Captain Howard. He gathered up the logs in his backyard, and his mother sent his small brother to alert our neighbors. Joshua and I dragged our logs to the beach. And then it was a miracle. One by one, another lads our age were arriving, pushing and pulling their logs. The logs meant to keep their families warm. To the beach, this very beach, mind you. You see them pulling the logs? Look at that. See that? That's the stairs along the pole. Where are the mooncusters and Samuel Lewis? Where could they be? Perhaps at my way, lighting their lanterns. We began our fire and flamed it higher and higher, but I feared it would be too late. Captain Howard would have seen the others' lights first. Truly, I was in despair, thinking how the captain had built his beautiful home, and I might never live to see it or his family again. And that was when I knew what I must do. Thomas, come up now. It was his grandmother calling him from the top of the stairs. What did you do, Silas? Thomas asked. I don't want to go until you tell me the rest of the story. Mistress Howard had come out of the house and was standing on the top step. Yes, I called her. Stand back. I began to drag the logs to the foot of the stairs. My friends understood what was needed to be done and yanked and hauled the remaining logs to the stairs. You set the stairs on fire, Thomas explained. Yes, we did. We knew that they would flame high, and if the captain was nearby, he would see the silhouette of his home and know that he was not yet at harbor. Did it work? It was just when the flames began to climb that one of our lads called out, He is there. I see the ship. You see them lighting? Now don't try that at home. Try that at home. Remember, it's just a story. That's why they have lighthouses at the shore. To keep, and Coast Guard. To keep the ships away from crashing to cliffs. Oh, Thomas, the brave captain was heading straight for the beach, where the mooncusters were waiting. More logs, I shouted. We tossed. We took off our shirts and threw them on the fire. The flames began to leap to the sky. Then, just as it would have been too late, we saw the monomoy change course. Oh, Thomas, moments of glory and joy when we could discern that it would set itself safety on harbor. And then, like a gift from God, as he passed us, but still blazing, the captain dipped his sail to give thanks to us. Later, he told me that he could see him home, bright, sharp against the sky. He knew that the quest was won, he would have brought him to doom. You see the ship? No. Sailing in a different direction now, because it saw the fire, helping it steer away from crashing into the beach. Thomas said his grandmother called again. I am coming, he called. Oh, Sauce, I am glad I found your belt buckle. The captain gave it to me that night. For many years after that, I sailed with him. Later, after he retired, and before I became a captain, I was on one shipwreck. But that was no one's fault. The Cape Seas demands a return from the vessel that it sails with. We all escaped safely, but in swimming to shore, I had to remove my shoes and the buckle. I am most grateful to have the buckle with me now. Thomas reached out his hands for the belt buckle. Silas accepted it and smiled. Thomas, I thank thee, thou art truly my friend. Then, just as suddenly as he had come, he was gone. You see him? Look at that. Thomas hurried up the stairs. I'm sorry, Gran, he said. I know I kept you waiting. His grandmother smiled. I know, Thomas. You were telling stories in your head. You're a dreamer, and it's a wonderful gift to be a dreamer. Thomas went into the house and was startled to see that picture of Captain Andrew Howlett was back over the fireplace. The restorer just returned it. His grandmother said, doesn't it look beautiful with all those rich colors that we couldn't see under the ground? And Thomas sees the beautiful belt buckle the way it carved with the stelling ship. Do you remember how, before it was clean, the buckle looked as though it was just a dirty piece of stone? I remember, Thomas said. I really do remember, and I wasn't dreaming, he told himself. I know I was. Can you see that? Captain Andrew Hallett. Oh, wow, look at that. Just kidding. The and to make sure you're ready for the next perfect storm coming your way. Now you're not so scared no more, huh? Amazing what just Army soldier can do these days. Just get a living snikes out of you. That way you're not scared no more. When the next thunderstorm rolls along, look at your dad and mom, or your family and friends. Be like, yeah, right. I'm not scared. It's going under the covers. You see that? It's just a storm. Remember, it's Mickey Mouse playing his drums up there. Nothing to be scared about. Grab your blankie. You'll be alright. Remember, kid, check this book out. The Ghost Ship at your nearest library, or bookstore. And tell your friends about it. It's based on a ghost ship. In Pirates of the Caribbean, the movie. It's a family movie. Okay? And remember to say your prayers tonight. Tell Lord, lay me down to sleep. May I sleep well, Lord, my soul to keep. May I awaken this night after dreaming such good dreams. Under the twilight. Awaken with all hearts content to a new day. Stay in school, kids. Much love to all you out there. God be with you. Especially those without parents. My heart goes out to you. I'm a parent and a dad. For a bachelor here in my home in Clarksville, Tennessee. If ever you want to write this Rascals of the Care Bear, you can write me at 912 Tiny Town Road, Clarksville, Tennessee, 37042 here in the United States. Merci beaucoup. To all of you who watch this every weekend, there'll be more stories. Trust me. I just love making you wonder what's the next one coming. So say your prayers. enjoy this month. Summer's here, and all kinds of schools out, and all kinds of energy to drive your parents nuts. God bless you. I hope those without parents that you find those worthy of much love. Hug you, hugs to all of you. Hang in there and stay positive. Remember, your teachers are not there to punish you. They're not there to give you a bad day. They are the guiding tool to a better light, a better future. They put wisdom in you. They're not there to hurt your feelings or make you have a bad day. No, that's not what they're about. They're there to help you realize how the real world really is. By reading, doing your homework, hanging in there. And remember to thank that teacher when it's all said and done. That they helped you and guide you with knowledge, which is a very powerful tool, even at a library. So spend time at the library. Read a book. It'll be alright. Have a good night. Stay warm.